cupped lips trace implicity. My tongue stamped with feathers over wax, as both sides stretch and carve infection of release. The feathered wax spun over my tongue, melts in still water, and carve infection of release, fusing sentiments with prejudice. Still in melted water, the left side of my reflection, fusing sentiments with prejudice, the right side of my face. Footsteps echo on frozen honey, catches a glimpse of paper kites, the crust of his dewy lips still planted on mine, soaring above calm wildfires, catches a glimpse of paper kites, calling out innocence by name, soaring above calm wildfires, drunk in inner space. Calling out innocence by name, we continue our ramblings. Drunk in inner peace, we bait our way into fatality. We continue our ramblings as both sides stretch. We bathe our way into fatality. Our honeycup lips trace implicity.
As a Gemini, the zodiac whom represents air, I can feel all the love everywhere. As I breathe in and out, life is all I think about. Realizing air is all we need. From our head to toe, even down to our last heartbeat. When I'm on the road, I roll down the windows and I feel free, almost like I can fly. I become so enthusiastic when I go outside. Back to what we need to breathe. Air represents freedom, love, life, and communication, but most importantly, it represents me.
For most, it's when the unknown becomes the known. A lamentation fit with charcoal awnings across the sky, and it plunges its way into the limelight, a streetlight in a sickly lit corner at the edge of the road. A swirl or series of swirls enters as an aside. No longer in disguise, it is here, now with you, invading that amber hue you discovered in this black and white world. Within its presence, maybe a smoldering smog, perhaps a kind embrace, friend or foe. It gets softer, aiming for pianissimo, but only reaching piano. Now, the calm cotton candy wolf waiting in sheep's clothing, a crescent moon, blinding you and waxing, must retreat when it's waning, till you thought you were safe, finally soothed, an eruption, blaring but still bounded, careful not to expose too much. And now you see it in all its trumpet glory and gleam, a silhouette of a man, an invisible man in a rain-wet street, bringing with him more quivering skies, more secrets and empty aid, red apples poisoned on the other side. You find yourself drenched, engulfed in his squall, decrescendoing to repose as it floats up the keys. But another lamp, a kaleidoscope of color, shines across the way. His invisible arms may clutch you like claws. Stay, yet you found the parting in the clouds more alluring this time. So you step on the crosswalk, step towards the clear, step to the light. Alas.
Our love was like a burning garden. Whimsical dewdrops run off my lens, As I reminisce you and your paintings, the sun sinking into the blue mirror. You live rent-free in my 2 BHK. Lost in the heat of grocery store, you watch me sitting on the moon vaping trails of smoke that are clouds. Beautiful pain, nothing, invincible, breathing, carbon, emptiness. Our love is a burning garden, sparkle spreading sienna, hurting every bit of me, rust more like honey, as I relish the agony. These bones will leave a meaning, ashes of burnt roses are kept, memories.
Sunny day. The sun is shining from above, the birds chirp in the trees, and I feel a soft breeze. What a sunny day. The ice cream truck drives by. The tune rings in my ears as the sun beams down on me. What a sunny day. Children laughing, music blasting, water splashing. It's a beautiful sunny day. Maybe I'll go to the park today. Maybe I'll talk with my neighbor, or maybe I'll just sit on my porch all day on this sunny, sunny day. It's a little empty without you, a little empty without your laughs, a little empty without your popsicle melting and the chocolates hitting the pavement. My popsicle is melting. People are laughing. It reminds me of you, all on this sunny day. But I'm a little happier knowing, even if I can't see it, you're enjoying the sunny day too, because that's how you've always been. I'm glad I can see the sunny day.
Violet acid drips from his tongue as he strides along the stone steps of Saturn's beloved rings, illuminating his path with a crown of canary stars that threw themselves from the sky at his mercy. With shoes of emerald electricity, he leaps into a labyrinth, plunging into the depths to meet his lover. He turns to meet her gaze, paralyzed by her cool fingertips resting on his shriveled collarbone. Her lips meet his as they slowly melt into a pool of chemical romance.
Curtains rise and the bar is empty. The musician passes through rubied spotlights, his fingers steadying the weight of the bass in his palm. The music burns through my body. My heart's rhythm becomes one with the bass line. We are alone with the flickers of blue candlelight, and his voice brings to life the bistre shaded wood. The floor, lacquered and reflective, hums under our weight, inhaling the scent of ambiance from bourbon glasses. My veins are peppered with the octaves of his melody, and now he stands alone, for I have become his music. I simmer, the curtains fall.
Time is an unruly sideshow that is brought by the past, present, and future. As the past keeps moving backwards, we remember the mistakes we made and we figure out how to fix them. But no matter how hard we try, we will never fix the past mistakes we made.
Why didn't you just let them get in trouble? Because they hit me. Because they were wrong. Because I won't take it. Why can't you just stop fighting your brother? Because I'm right. Because he hit me first. Because he's wrong. Why do you keep getting involved? Because I can make peace. Because I can help. Because I hate the yelling. Why don't you just give up? Because then I'd be a coward. Because then I'd be a quitter. Because that's what she taught me. It would mean I surrender, and I'm stronger than that.
I am told there are only 3 colors. Every other color stems from the mixing of those 3 colors and are lightened by white or darkened by black. There are only 3 colors, they say: red, yellow, blue. But then why are they so muddy when I try to make orange, green, purple? Why do they look dead, wilted, and gray? There are only 3 colors, they say: magenta, yellow, and cyan. After all, those are the colors of ink. But magenta isn't real, it's an illusion our eyes make, a mix between red and purple, a fabrication to finish the wheel. There are only 3 colors, they say: red, green, and blue. They are the receptors of our eyes, the cones and veins that draw light from outside and bring them in. But there are shrimp that have 16 cones compared to our 3, so how do we know those are the only colors we see? Who's to say that red, green, and blue construct the pigments of vision, when we ourselves are only looking through a kaleidoscope of colorless imperfections? Red, yellow, blue, red, blue, and green, yellow, magenta, cyan. Are those really the colors I see? I know that there's more out there, but I am limited to just those 3.
As my fingers wander along the nylon strings, my mind creates an incantation. My mouth releases it. This is my existence, put into a work of unfinished art, scratched hastily onto this wrinkled piece of paper. Departing from the world, vacationing from reality, I will reside in a hotel, a void of unspoken words and emotions that were never felt for the rest of the night.
Blood dripping off my back, we have a generational trauma lingering on with us. I want this little brown girl in the mirror to be sugar rush running in everyone's nerves. I want her to rise above the hurricane to the known dimension where creativity is the only meter of judgment, not her brown skin speaking before her words rolling out of her mouth. She's the hurricane engulfing the bad and unknown, dissolving when tranquility is restored. She's river of hope meant to be calm, but when it mends its way, the water changes its path. People spit on her, worse than knife of agony, because she committed a mistake like every other human being. I need basic dignity.
I, in the middle of nowhere, my body hulled from the strawberry hulls, their soft curves still bleeding red, spiffy, finicky, evasive, mere open to tangerine rams. The stars aren't available to me. Neither is the sky, or the moon, or the winds, or the blossoms, or the romance of the languid nights. My body is a tar, my soul braided with the unraveling dark lush hair, is the one trapped, and the gutturals cries a grandiose hunter. My sky runs sordid wild, magenta blues, injected hues. I in the middle of nowhere. I and the root puzzle. I and the inadequacy of my bleeding curves. I and the insecure reflection. I and the lilac mirror.
If my bed is a smooth, wavy sea, then my pillows are the reassuring life rafts. If my pillows are reassuring life rafts, then my blankets are billowing sails. If my blankets are billowing sails, then my pajama is a compass, guiding me through the horizon. In the scene, I am in bliss. I am awake in the mind, but asleep in the flesh. I've reached the day's lull, where I'm unbothered by time and tasks, by skill level and missed opportunities in the past, and I drift off into the plane of pure and absolute cyan, until everything taints into a sapphire's hue, and the waves in my bed are racked by the moon. And if my bed is a furious, trenchant sea, and my pillow raft is sinking into a swirling cavity, and if my pillow raft is sinking into a swirling cavity, then my sheet is a suffocating sail falling over me. And if my sheet is a suffocating sail falling over me, my pajamas are directionless, smothering bother. In the scene, I am submerged.
If you are my savior, then I beg you to forgive my sins. If you are the healer, then I shouldn't feel any pain. If you can help me see clearer, then why are my visions blurred? If you really support me, then why am I not heard?
What can be left, but still taking? Human will be carried forever to the end as the images of a painting. People share stories of seas that start in America. We speak of such extinguishments, auspices, or gun letters from before Lady Liberty closes. But a crib here. Only one eye in the chain from across some different streams. Some previous dumpling recipes unknown to fingers. We should pick another book and write on it the stories play also with other coasts, grips, droughts, and lands. All my finds in the lot come just from one center point, without polish, without shines and bumps, though. First, my name's been born a mold on empty block. When the female house walks, come find she has the same stagnancy restless browns. When the male house walks, I can help but know you see his pains and hers are mine. The willow saw my times and flaunts. Brother bought that huge safety shell I had. Librarians can finally take my smile. As in I've agreed to be a map to have been wholesomely torn. When you're the streams, the lands that share and stand, you let yourself be cut, praised, translated with no tongue. And if your older stories hold, your eyes for war letters, it's gladly gone for the better. Still, there's a mind, a psyche. It works Commonwealth still. And no matter the overdues, you still have a country to face within.
Thunder, magnified by the hollow in my chest, the cavern waiting for a supernova. Waiting to understand how a space became a cavity, understand why I've spent my life chasing sparks, understand that a spark only leaps toward a void in the end. I have my mother's face, faded one too many times, my grandmother's tongue with the roots ripped out, nobody's body because no one could ever understand. Understand that home is when I'm alone. Understand how I feel when the thunder repeats in my stomach. Understand how I want to pull it from the sky and swallow it, scream it, make it mine.
Be weary of habit. Because practice makes perfect, try not to take shortcuts because practice makes perfect. You must do it this way, for practice makes perfect. Follow the model because practice makes perfect. Now, get in the habit because practice makes perfect. I said get in the habit because practice makes perfect. Be more like the others because the payoff is worth it. Who are you without us? I said practice makes perfect.
I was told that my hair looks better straight. Straightening my hair. The good memories sitting next to the stove, waiting for the hot comb to heat up. Straightening my hair. Are you mixed? Straightening my hair. Is that your real hair? Straightening my hair. It's so silky. Straightening my hair. Can I feel your hair? Straightening my hair. Oh my god, your hair looks so professional. Straightening my hair. Honey, my hair is perfect just the way it is. I love my curls. Sorry to tell you, sis, I know you want my hair. My curls are from my ancestors. With my hair, I can do multiple styles. My curls hold my crown. You might think my hair is short, but it's thick, flaunting my curls.
A lonely night. The sun shines bright and fills my leaves with energy. But what comes after the moon falls? Another long day before night? The sun glistens in the sky in a sea of blue, purple, and red dye. The oh so gorgeous star, please don't leave yet. Please, don't go far. The light fades into nothingness, and my leaves whine and branches moan as a brisk dusk gust tries to remove me from my home. A blanket pulled above the sun, my only friend. Will I be alone in the end? I shut my eyes and decide it's not there. Instead, I dream that morning is here. The bewitching moon can't touch my eyes, though it sends my leaves awry. Birds vocalize mystic melodies of bears foraging, beautiful, bountiful berries, the croak of dawn. The sun's awake. How many lives did the night just take? I presume it's safe to unclasp my eyes. An unholy mistake, as the moon will rise. The pale, gray disk does mesmerize, with its bumps and grooves, its skin like mine. Oh, dearest moon of the midnight wasteland, why steal from the sun? The light you borrow is for tomorrow, its gospel message you have spun. Your maleficent power takes from everyone. Wait for an answer, it never comes. I count my leaves with different sums. A sense of comfort washes over me. As we reach the end of my odyssey, it seems as if the moon is not as scary as I thought, regardless of the victims and lives fought. The moon is inevitable. The night is forever. There is no point in living in fear. I let the ghastly moon whisper in my ear, "Come now, child, it's your time to shine." become a beacon of light, way brighter than mine. Be one with the sun, and all will be fine. A lovely orange, like a clementine. The propaganda this beast doth sold could spin effect of new days old. I don't let it get to me. It has no power. I lie in wait. Will dawn ever come again? The moon tries to whisper in my ear one last time, but this I will not allow. I continue to wait for dawn. It never comes.
To live in the present moment, to cherish the present moment, to be the present moment, my footsteps building time, creating the future as I chase it. To chase contentment, not greatness. To not chase anything at all. To be another's tattoo, private and permanent. To be a dried flower in the bouquet on her wall. To write a poem that is just a poem that isn't grand. To be a poem for anyone who needs it. To be the breath before speaking up. To look like a boy in a t-shirt and jeans. To stay my grandmother's دختر عزیزم. To be peace for my mother. To be a cyclone to the world. To be a cyclone because I have always found them beautiful and can hardly bear to look. To be the sequel, years after Happily Ever After. To be someone's prequel, fading gently into the fog of the street. To not be afraid of endings. To not be afraid of starting again.
Things that are swept under the rug. Hurt kids. At a young age, noticing that parents' words can hurt more than a bullet. A person that brought you into this world can say the most hurtful words. These words will never leave the brain. It will always be there, like how a cut will leave a bruise. Physical force can affect your mental health. Physical force can affect you now, but can affect you as an adult. Make you believe that you can't achieve anything without feeling pain. Glamorize pain, you almost didn't notice the abuse. Taught kids to lie, this is not discipline. Pain is not a lesson. Don't learn what they did wrong, but learn to be afraid. Forced to live a double life. Children are forced to be perfect. Need to stop this generational curse. Stop this. For the next generation, this is corporal punishment. Make fun of people with melanin, but try to be them. Tan my skin and use makeup to look like them because it's a trend. I don't want to face discrimination, but I want to look like them. Like their hairstyles, but even though on them it's ghetto. Wear the clothes because it's a trend, but on you it's tacky. Following in my ancestors' footsteps, The minstrel shows are what they represent. The eeny, meeny, miny, mo song even has a troubled past, but it's taught to children. Did you know the ice cream song was bad? Pretend it's not even happening, but it is. This is blackfishing. Tell you what to wear, judge you. Try to fit you in a cardboard box. Set bars that are unreachable. Cause people to doubt themselves. Turn people against each other. Cause people to compare each other. Pain. Life worries and make you feel left out. Make you lie and feel ashamed about your insecurities. Market healthy food for the rich. Market unhealthy food for the poor. Healthy food should not be only for the rich. Society turns people against each other. This is society's problem. All these are society's problem. We need to fix it before it's too late. We need a change for the better.